What's up, guys? So Cobra's finally out of the garage. It's finally warm out here. I think it's like 65 today. So gonna just do a little bit of ammo frothe on it, just kind of like a hoseless wash, because it's just got a little bit dusty, not actually any dirt, just some dust. So we're gonna dust it off. And then once we're done with that, then I'm gonna kind of talk about some plans I want to do with the car this year. Just some plans for some mods that I want to do. Not too much, but just figured I would film a little video. So this stuff's great when you don't want to do a full wash. Just get the dust off without scratching the paint. It's excellent. I do need to do a full paint correction on the car again. Starting to get some swirl marks back again, but that's right, so that'll be a future video. Probably should do this in the garage, but that wouldn't make for a good video. If you didn't notice, got the Comanche back. It's overheating though, for some reason, so either, I don't know, maybe a radiator or thermostat. I replaced the water pump last year, and starting to gurgle, and some coolant kind of sprayed out on the way home. So got her home, got the XJ pretty much up and running. It pulls a little bit to the right, so I don't know if the alignment got a little bit off when I was pounding on the wheel bearings. So I'll get that checked out, probably go get an alignment, probably a good idea anyway. But hopefully that's my issue, or, you know, possibly the caliper's sticking. You know, it's a 35-year-old truck, so could have that. But then the Wrangler's in the garage. Wrangler, I got some interesting little tidbits here and there. Nothing major, but a couple things that we'll be doing in the future. And then, of course, Dad's Jeep. We'll be doing some videos on Dad's Jeep. This summer, probably going to be doing wheel and tire upgrade, maybe fenders, depending on what size wheels and tires we go with. So second time using the new camera. A little bit better than the GoPro, I'm hoping. That was the plan anyway. So far the microfiber is staying pretty clean. Like I said, it's just dust, so if your car was actually dirty, you'd want to probably swap towels. But seeing as this is just dust, I'm not too worried about it. Wipe off the glass here. Car stayed pretty clean. Not too bad. Probably my favorite part of the car, the rear. And so when we're done with frothe, then we hit it with hydrate. So any of the stuff that's kind of left over, like on the rear glass there, we take that off with hydrate. I finally fixed this thing. The little pickup tube was clogged. That was my issue with it. Maybe, I don't know. Thought I fixed it. Apparently I didn't fix it. I'm not sure what's wrong with this thing. I don't know. I gotta get that thing figured out. Or it just got clogged again, which is very possible. That's funny. I'll do the drum some other time. Looking good now. Nice. Get that inside in. No else. Okay. And then we just wipe it all down. Alrighty. Let's see if you guys get the idea.
Alrighty, wanted to tell you guys a little about the mods that I have planned for the car. So I'd like to replace the steering rack that's in the car. Right now it's the Flaming River steering rack and it's just a little too light for me. It's a quick ratio, it's light. It's probably good for like something like a drift car, something like that. I had originally replaced the rack because I was told the play was in the rack itself. And so we got the different rack with the different shaft, and it ended up being the shaft from Flaming River not being properly made. So there was play in between the two, the inner and outer shafts. So remedied that. So the steering's tight now, but I just don't like the way the Flaming River rack feels. It's just a little too light for my liking. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put the stock rack back in. It only had like 50,000 miles on it, so I'm sure it's fine. So I'll throw that rack in. And then I'm probably going to buy a Maximum Motorsports solid steering shaft and see if that one's any better. If it's not, I know how to fix that shaft, basically cutting relief up it and adding a clamp like I did with the Flaming River. So hopefully that'll solve my steering issues completely, and I'll have, stock Cobra, a little bit heavier steering, and no play at all. I'll be selling the Flaming River rack. Like I said, the rack is fine. It's just a little bit lighter, so it's probably good for a drift car, but just not for kind of what I'm wanting. So I'll get rid of the rack and the shaft and the fixed shaft, so it'll have no play at all. So the last thing I want to do to the car this year is probably get some fixed back bucket seats, probably do the Recaro pole positions. I really like the way they look and they're really comfy. I've sat in them. They're in my buddy Bruce's Cobra R. So I've had some seat time in them and I like them. They're comfy and they hold you in. And kind of the main thing is I'll be able to sit lower in the car and you just feel like you're sitting up in the car real high, and I want to sit a lot lower. The stock seats have all those electronics in the bottom of the seat, and I just want to get lower in the car. And you feel a little bit more connected with the car without the flex of the stock seat. So want to get a set of those. Those are a little expensive, but I think that's kind of what I want to do this year. We'll see. For sure, the steering rack, I want to get that squared away and then possibly do those seats. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. That helps me out a bunch, guys. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.